It's not always easy to have a heart-to-heart conversation, but they're very important if you care. So if you care, take a deep breath and don't let fear enter the picture, because you're either trying to save a relationship or make a relationship stronger, or maybe just validate who you are. The importance is to have it. So I think the easiest way, what I've learned, because I was always afraid to many times have a heart-to-heart, is that invite whoever you want to talk to a neutral place, like meet at a Starbucks for coffee and sit down, and number one, don't be aggressive. Number two, don't be confrontational. And number three, say to whomever the person is, I'm really here because I want to validate your feelings. I want to hear what's bothering you because you're important to me. So I have found when I've done that it either makes a relationship or breaks a relationship. But the person who you're talking to always feels more or less in a positive way disarmed. And so most times they will open up and they will talk to you, and that's what you really want. And after you listen and you're neutral, think about how they feel, not just how you feel, then you have to get into the picture and you have to tell how you feel, not taking away how they feel, just how you feel. And at the end of the conversation, it can turn out in many different ways. You can hug and be just really excited and happy again, or you may have to each go home, give it a lot of thought, and if this person is really important to you, pick up the phone, don't wait for them, and say, I listened to you, I understand where you're coming from, I hope you understand how I feel, you really mean a lot to me, and I'm hoping that you feel the same. Thirdly, this is not a negative. Possibly there is no solution for this relationship. After you've listened, maybe you're not happy with what you heard. Maybe you're really disappointed. You have to think about it. And if that's the case, you have to disengage yourself from the relationship. Now, how do you do that? You don't want to be hurtful, especially if the other person wants to stay engaged with you. So what I found to be the best solution, though I have to say I haven't done that haven't had to do this often, is I very quietly back away. And by back away, I mean I don't call as often, I'm not with the person as often, and little by little, she or he goes his way, I go my way, no more words have been spoken, and voila, we're on to bigger and better things. But if you let this hover over you and worry you, it is going to take so much of your positive side and your positive day away from you, your positivity away from you, that you have really, in my mind, you have nothing to lose by sitting down with that person at Starbucks.